He has never been afraid of speaking his mind, and his perpetual knack for delivering the truth in its rawest form, a truth that is disguised as humor and satire, often leads him to ruffling a few feathers along the way. After winning the coveted Kane Prize for African Writing in 2002, Wainaina decided it was time to create a place where more voices like his could be heard and read.
The man talked of atmospheric craft is growing larger, and this could be the beginning of the worst human witnessed natural disaster.
The smell of tea, the feeling of the sunlight penetrating into my brown skin, and the sound of hips.
Never afraid to shy away from the spotlight, good or bad, his tongue-in-cheek satirical essay, How to Write About Africa, certainly announced his arrival on the world stage.
I think that we live in a world where now all these people are writing about us. And now, like, you can't speak to someone in New York about yourself and then speak to yourself about yourself, you know? So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play the language. I like to play the language. And that's been my thing from when I was really young. I just loved words, I love books. In fact, this book is also about loving books.
Reserved in person, but a man who loves to get his message across, it is evident that this is done for the love before anything else. Of course, it wouldn't hurt if the money matched the passion.
Binyavanga has filled in a gap that has not been filled for quite a long time. You know, writing in this country has always been feared, because writing means that you are talking truth to power.
And when he launched his latest book, titled One Day I Will Write About This Place, well, we just had to be there.
Give it up to Binyavanga Wainaina!
From here you can see Kenya's main highway, the Mombasa-Kisumu Road, where there are often long, long lines of army tanks and trucks.
It's been good. It took me 7 years to write this book. And, you know, I'm those people who likes to do something perfectly. So you finish one draft, I've done maybe 40 drafts just to get it like that, yeah? I'm a perfectionist like that. But at the same time, you're always nervous, you don't think it'll hit. But from the moment the book came out, it hit the ground running. The New York Times gave it a full page. So that was very, very satisfying.
And if there were representatives from the art, literature and performing world, well, they were there too.
I haven't yet finished it, but it's great so far, you know, and it really brings back memories from when we were kids. Even though he's writing sort of based in Nakuru and I was raised in Nairobi, I identify completely with what he's talking about.
One of the great things about Binyavanga is that I feel that he writes as he speaks, yeah? So I expect to read a book which I can imagine me having a conversation with him.
I've just finished reading the book for the second or third time, and it was interesting to hear his perspectives on it.
Binyavanga is an amazing person. In terms of literature, his contribution has been amazing, and this book is fantastic.
Books are certainly not an interruption to life. Life is an interruption to books. And Kenyan literature has found a new pen, voice and face in Binyavanga Wainaina.